Knytt Underground is the game that just keeps on giving, isn't it? Wake up, sleepyhead! What are we going to eat if you sleep the whole day away? Since your father died, it's only been us to take care of one another. The stores are running low, dear. Could you go to the waterfalls and see if you could catch us some fish to eat? Who are we? Well, sure. A humble lad he truly was, his father a fisherman. No grand claims as catching fish, but foremost in the land. The falls he'd kiss to catch a fish, but falls they pose a risk. One missed up on a grimy stone, away a man the rush would whisk. A splash one day, to our lad's dismay, his father was no more. Though no one knows the song it goes, to see the falls him bore. His mother dear was left to him, old and frail, no shrew. But with the dearest father gone, our lad must fend for two. Is he done? Oh my god, I thought he'd never stop. Him? Oh shit, anus, penis, wank. Shush, I want to hear this. Our lad's whole... What is... Celia has the weirdest profanity. Well, anyway. Our lad's whole world had... Where was I? Oh yeah, the lad's whole world had been the town, he'd never ventured long, but father gone, he'd have to go, the stage set for our song. I see. This is some bard's tale that, well, at least Celia and Dora are listening to, and probably me. This is a story from the days of humans, too. Wow. They even had a giant light bulb in their town square. Young lad, come. I haven't seen you around here before. Though you do have a queer semblance to our late master fisherman. Why does a princess live in this village? Hush now, child! There could be a million plausible reasons, there really could. Well, fishermen are of no royal concern, I guess. My job is to ward my people and the Amber Dream Glass. He wants it. Its soft glow is the ember of life that spreads warmth throughout all of our world. Without it, everything good would shiver and freeze. The hero has lived in the village all his life. He'd know about this already. Why is the princess telling him? Listen, she just likes to tell it to everyone. Let me elaborate. No, let me elaborate. The evil guy kidnaps the princess, so the hero must use his male powers to save her. Wow, original. The princess fair with doleful eyes, our lad she greeted sweet. The secret of the Amber Dream, the first time he did meet. Will the hero need to save the princess or not? But fishing lads like kings and curs must do their given lot. Our lad, he went to catch a fish, and hero he was not. See? See? That bard is silly, just persuaded the bard to subvert, narrative expectations. Maybe. You know, it's funny that he's every bit as agile as the sprites. Although I understand that the sprites would assume that humans acted like they did. Although he was a hero, not the world could still be fierce. To get himself to fishing falls, the blobs he had to pierce. The blobs were an amorphous lot, in truth a fearful sight. An affront to both men and gods, our lad he had to fight. I don't like him. Why does he have to kill creatures? Our lad was not a hero yet, but fate had him in sights. Experience from battling fierce, prepared for future fights. Oh my god. Sight fight again? Yeah, how would you feel about being killed because someone needed the practice? Well, right. A hero in the make, perhaps, our lad was not but just. With stick nor sword he could not bear the kindly blobs to thrust. I get it, they're just subverting all sorts of video game narrative tropes specifically. Although these sorts of things are in a lot of, like, classical, old medieval epics and that kind of thing, too. Oh! I forgot about these things. Well, alright. We just need to land on top! On top of it? Okay, fine. How the heck are we gonna pull this off? Oh! Like that! Like that! This music is making me think of, Bejeweled. Bejeweled 2 specifically, of course. Bejeweled 2 really is a pretty great soundtrack. And I really stick by that. Well, it's all over. Man, that Bard's story had a depressing ending. It was originally going to have some epic battles and we do some level grinding. But, well, you know, I've always thought that it's kind of weird how sort of, just kind of bafflingly immoral that the idea of level grinding is, you know? Because think about it. You're just running around killing all sorts of creatures for no reason. I mean, you don't get stronger by going on killing sprees. The real hero, or the most heroic hero, the kind of hero that our world needs, the hero we need, not that we deserve, is, the hero who would not go around just on killing sprees, is a more pacifistic kind of hero. Also, I might have messed up that Batman quote, so I apologize if I did. Nobody's perfect. This isn't working. Yeah, it's something like this. This really feels very different from Bejeweled 2. I suppose this is the sort of way out we just saw earlier? Yeah, but first let's get a checkpoint by going through here. Yeah, I think that's the sort of way out we saw earlier, is what's up above us there. Come to think of it. Yeah, we might get some power flowers later on. Power flowers? Flower powers! That's what girls are made of, right? Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Totally not, you know, carbon and calcium, phosphorus, potassium, iron, hydrogen, oxygen, and the other elements inside a human. Nah, they're made from other things. Sure. I mean, it's scientific fact. Professor Plutonium knew that girls were made from sugar, spice, and everything nice. And he was a professor. He succeeded in what no other human has managed to do so far, and create life. What the heck? Oh man, we're raving with Bronto bursts. Now that I see them in full lighting, though, I see they're not Bronto bursts at all. They don't even have faces. Perhaps they sense things through electromagnetic impulses that are other than light. Just jam out. Is the Bard not going to say anything about this? I suppose not. Oh, you guys keep on rocking. Rocking like it's 2006. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. My bad. Alright. What are we gonna do here? Well, I guess we're gonna be on our way then. Okay, don't worry. We'll get this. There we go. Well, now what? We don't want to jump down there again. So, here. There we go. So, oh, now we can make that jump. We can totally make that jump. Guys, we can totally make that jump. Well, I guess with all the crystals here, it is kind of like Bejeweled 2. You know, there are some crystals in the world that really are that big. Not many of them, of course, but there are some. Like, aren't there some crystal caves down in, like, Mexico where the crystals are so large you can walk on them? That must be a sight to see. It must have also gone undisturbed for a very long time to allow the crystals to form. Man, why? Oh, I see. He's hitting his head. Old Carrot Top here is hitting his head. There we go. Oh. Man, he's as much of an agile climber as me. Guess me's like Mario. she doesn't really have superpowers. What she does have, she gets from plants. And, her real only power is being really athletic and jumping around all sorts. Doing all sorts of jumping and leaping, climbing and bounding. Oh, I really don't want to fall down there. But I think I have to go! I think I have to get onto the edge of this platform here. This is becoming a little bit absurd. I bet this is a great part for the bard to sing about how he kept, falling, trying to get onto the side of the platform. It's sort of like a postmodern epic, isn't it? You know, you don't expect to hear about the hero's failures over and over in most epics, do ya? You don't. I assure you from my experience of, not that I've read that many epics, but I've read some epics in my day. Don't get me wrong, the heroes often go through lots of unhappy things. They weep tears of blood, tear their clothes, throw dust on their heads. Maybe they'll even go on a murder spree because their, lover is dead or something. You know, it's all fair game. Man, this is dangerous. You have to do this just because you're a fisherman? Man, I didn't realize being a fisherman was hardcore. Maybe I should check out Itoi's bass fishing after all. Maybe I will. Probably, no, I won't. As much as I love Itoi Shigesato, bless that man. He made the Mother games. I don't really like fishing enough to play one of his games. Did he just climb through a cave? No way. Humans sucked at climbing. They couldn't do it to save their lives. See? Cilia is acknowledging, she's not willing to look at it though as like, well, over time the story has gained these sort of sprite cultural connotations. That's just the natural evolution of an oral tradition, Cilia. In the original story, I'm sure he got it some other way. But anyway, oh, it's a sword. When he reached the falls near dusk, all thoughts of fish were soon eclipsed. Through the tumbling, falling stream, a mighty sword he glimpsed. In his heart, our faithful lad, he felt a yearning stir. The sword, it seemed to call his name, the song did not deter. Older legends then this song tell of a people arcane, and it's kind of many syllables. I can pull it off. I can pull this one off though. I took piano lessons once. I can pull it off. Ahem. Older legends then this song tell of a people arcane and bright. Still, it's pretty awkward. Whatever. All men would fail to pull the sword, but they would have the might. Hero pulls the sword. He's one of the magical people. Oh no! Then his parents aren't his real parents! No! Yeah, that happens in some old stories. It'll turn out the real parents were like monarchs. Because of course in those days, people understood the only decent people on Earth were nobility. No, never a bad person among the nobility. A force divine it filled our lad, shining through him in full. The sword he brought out from the stone with a mighty pull. But then a worry seized his heart, and evil he did sense. Our lad, our hero, must return to ward his home's defense. How do we string the sword? I guess we don't. Backtracking. That's how you know this is a real Metroidvania. Actually, it's one of the interesting things about this is it's not a Metroidvania at all, of any kind. Really, you just kind of go this way and that way, and it's not like you gain powers as you move along. You start out already with all the powers. What the? Something there? Guess not. Looks like there's an item or something there, though. Also, that pillar is a pipe that the slime is flowing through. Just thought I'd let you know. Oh, this is how it all links together. No! That was our hero's dying scream. I suppose the bard keeps... I suppose it's like the stories about Uni, where she falls into water and then dies, but then she just comes back to life again to try it again. It's all coming full circle. Now, ain't it? Oh. Wait, am I sure we can't get up there to that but I'm sure. Oh, the show! We have to hit it, and so the lad hit it at the right trajectory and survived. See? He did it that time. Or something. But he sees the smoke of a battle destroying his town. Help! Oh! We are gonna save the princess! He reached the town, a chill so fell it gripped his noble heart. Our hero knew that from their lives his friends had had to part. I see, now we're going through the typical video game hero plot. Of course, they didn't kill the princess, even though they presumably would if they're really trying to take over the kingdom. He has an evil airship? Sure. Gloom when artist.
Welcome, fish boy. You're the last of the villagers. I'm so glad you came. I need you for my project. I've already fed the life essence of your puny friends to my machine. You will be the last.
Is the laugh is really necessary? I kind of got he's evil when he destroyed the village, kidnapped the princess, killed the mom, and stole the dream glass stuff. Hey, it's canonical. You obviously don't know anything of proper traditional art and tales.
The princess's royal essence is strong. When the amber dream glass is infused with her power and driving my machine, none will prevail.
Except me.
You will bow for me, human. Tremble before the mighty Gloom when artists.
Is Gloom really his given name? Also, the second part is hard to remember. He's evil. He needs a terrifyingly evil name. What would you have him be called? Sugar Honey Pony Rainbow? I think his name is great. Add a K and a T and it becomes Wank Artist. That is terrifying.
Twang, shut up!
That's it, I quit. Tell your own stories then. Who believes in fairies anyway? So cliché. That was kind of neat. It's kind of neat, I guess. Not quite sure what to make of it. But I'm glad that I experienced that. Not sure why I had to do that after Chapter 3, though. Not quite sure. Oh, by the way, I thought that I'd let you know that all these, like, additional Let's Play parts that I did after my initial Let's Play, where I've been going back to all these secret levels, you know, all these, I probably guess will be in maybe 4 parts, maybe 5 parts, probably 4 parts, all these parts of it. I played through all of them wearing only my underwear. Not that it means much, since you can't see me sitting here in my underwear, grabbing my crotch or anything. But I just thought I'd let you know. I like that he apparently included the demo. I mean, I imagine, I don't know, was this funded on Kickstarter or something, and that was the demo that he put up there? It's very possible. It really is impressive just how beautiful he was able to make the game look with just these silhouettes, these kind of weird-looking characters, and, also the whole, well, photographs edited in thing. He pulled it off. He made it look very good. Well, some of those trees might not be photographs. But Knytt Underground is something special anyway. It really is. Maybe I'll even prove the deep voice guy wrong and go back here and finish this stage with the dancing mushrooms. I am kind of curious about this child me apparently ended up taking care of. Might turn out to be a good kid. Wait a minute. This isn't that level at all. This is the, like, Dream Gauntlet level. Yeah, hold on. Where's the level that I was just looking for? I think it might have been with the Chapter 2 level, actually. Frankly, I still haven't totally explored the enormous map in the main game, but I'll leave that for some other brave adventurer. Where the heck was that? You think I would know? I mean, I edited the video at the time of this recording less than 2 days ago. And yet I don't know. Well, that's fine. We all forget things. Rare humanum est and all. There we go. Here it is. It was so magical when I first found this. Also, the waterfall effects in this game are beautiful. What the? Why? Well, I'm not sure why I did that. Oh. I'm not totally sure I did find this before, actually. Is this the level I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is. Oh, I get it. We turned off the sound so that you can hear the music in this level. Yeah, Dora must be out somewhere. Maybe she's getting a manicure. Not that she really seems to have fingers. Whoa! Beautiful! Too bad Dora is ill. She would have loved this place. Oh. Well, there you go. That's what happened to Dora. I mean, you've already seen this, but it's a refresher for me. I don't remember it very well at all. It's so surreal not to have the sounds, though. Let me tell you about something that happened 2 years after the events of Chapter 3. Earthquakes had become much more common in the undergrounds. Whole new areas in the world opened up for me to explore. This is one of those areas. But before we explore it, let me tell you a few things about our silent protagonist. You see, me never really considered having children. Not because she dislikes them or anything, she just figured that it's way too complicated for her. Me is the type of person who would rather spend her time going on random adventures or have a sauna with some friends. Life, however, rarely follows the plans we make for it. Not long after this adventure, me had to raise a child on her own. Let's see what happened, shall we? If I may say so. This adventure we're on here. What the? Oh, it's just a little mushroom-colored frog. Yeah, here we are outside the Mushroom Rave party. This is, already a challenge here, isn't it? Oh, I already failed to make good on this challenge. There we go. Me? When you turn into a ball like that, where do your clothes actually go? Good question. Yeah, you're wearing some bright pink pants right now, me. I love the color pink. I absolutely approve of that. Keep on running. Oh. Oh, let's give it a sec. I remember this stuff. This is simple compared to what we're going to encounter in a bit here. Simple. It's not going to do the thing where it does it twice? Really? There we go. Alright, now we just need to, get across somehow. How the heck did I do that before? Oh, come on. I was just getting through those challenge stages. I'm not worried about this. Not worried about this. We gotta just bounce off that little slope platform opposite it there, don't we? Yep. Oh! Something like that. Except don't die. That's the main thing. Made it. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine up here. Go! Yes. Yes. I just love having a few seconds occasionally where I feel safe, you know? Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh! Now, you keep holding down longer. Just hold it down until we've got it down all the way. It's my strategy. I think it's a winsome strategy. A winning strategy, I might even say. No! Who put these buttons here? Why didn't any of the fan mail ask that, huh? That's a pretty good question. I think it's a pretty darn good question myself. Maybe I should just settle for not having it quite up all the way. Maybe I should, I don't know. But I just feel like I should. Oh, crap. Get up! Get up! Get up! Yeah! Oh! Are you kidding me? You're okay. I guess the reason that there's so much profanity in this game's script is to make it feel a little more like the real world, where people cuss all the time. I find it kind of odd, honestly, how much people cuss. People always sworn as much as they do these days. I mean, I figure that some people have, but was it quite the norm that it is now? I mean, I wonder about that sometimes. Will people look back on some of the... Will people look back on some of the media we have today, which is so loaded down with profanity, and sort of think, man, using fuck quite that many times in a sentence is such like a, early 2000s thing. Really, actually, Knytt Underground strikes me as very much a game that's part of our, it's very much an early 2000s, or a 2010s, or 20-teens, or whatever our decade is going to be called, because we are the 20-teens now, we're not the early 2000s anymore. Okay, first thing we gotta do is get into this little pocket here. No! Gah! One! You guys have no idea what an awkward angle my arms are at in order to get my face right up into the mic like this. I'm probably gonna dislocate my arms. They're gonna hurt all night. Not really dislocate them. If I dislocated them, though, they would hurt all night. They do a bit more than that, though. I gotta see the end of this story. I haven't been able to sleep at all the last year because I keep thinking, what is going to be at the end of this particular chapter? Is me going to find a little orphan or something? I don't know. Could be. Maybe she'll find a little mushroom boy. Little toad. Could be. Could happen. Shit! Okay, fuck it. Why am I even talking? Still not as difficult as some of the other stuff I've had to do. Still not as difficult. I've done worse than this. Though, really, looking back, Knytt Underground probably is still one of the most difficult games I've done a playthrough of in my, in this year, in the 2 years or so that I've been making them. Maybe ActRaiser is also in the same league of difficulty. Which is why it kind of fascinates... Shit! Which is why it kind of fucking fascinates me that people think ActRaiser is really easy, apparently. I really must be very bad at video games if people are like, oh, ActRaiser is easy. Because as far as I'm concerned, ActRaiser, that's about as difficult as they come. Of course, people are like, oh, ActRaiser 2 is much better. It also, unlike the first one, isn't so easy. It's not easy! If you're more difficult than ActRaiser, that's why I'm never going to play ActRaiser 2. Because they cut out the city simulation bits, which were the enjoyable bits of ActRaiser. Why am I talking about this here? This isn't ActRaiser. What am I talking about? Who are you? Who am I? I'm Mackerel Phones. And that's me, Sprocket, and she's with her friend Cilia the Moon Fairy. Cilia is a bit of a cynic and a skeptic, and a bit kind of mean sometimes, but she means well, and at heart she really is very nice, like Dora said. Dora is a sun fairy, So, you know, she's a sun fairy, and Celia's a moon fairy. It ends up being a interesting contrast that gives them an interesting dynamic. It lets us explore, Go! Go! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Oh. These are some beautiful crystals we have here. They almost look like blocks of cheese. But it is true, you know, that crystals do form in square shapes like that. That's what makes them crystalline. They have that crystalline regular structure. For a moment I thought it looked like we were in a part of the everlasting darkness, or the infinite darkness, I mean. That one fires. That one fires. That one fires again. It's not so hard. Not so hard. Okay, it'll be a bit challenging. Not gonna lie. They just get a real kick out of, you know, doing this whole everything's in tune to music thing, doesn't he? So he just loves it. Anyway, we just gotta get down to that ledge down there. We're up here. I can get down there. What? What just hit us? Oh, I see. One of the bullets stealthily went up there. That stealthy bullet. Whoa, that wacky bullet. What was it? They're not bullets. They're like pellets of light. I always thought it was kind of odd. The way that you know, you see movies with alien invasions that the aliens never use guns. Like, they never use bullets. Why wouldn't they use bullets? Bullets are a perfectly effective weapon. Oh, it's the red floors again. Yeah. Red floors again, alright. Oh, come on, man. Alright, why am I saying come on like I've tried it a million times and keep failing? I haven't failed it even once so far. There we go! There we go. Then it comes on. Oh, wait, the wall is this stuff, too! Darn! I really hope this spot we're in here is a checkpoint or something. No! No, it is not. Okay. Whatever you say. Well, we got here. It's not too hard to get here. I see what I gotta do, I think. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe I see it? It could be. It's possible I see it. That one fires. That one fires. We hop down. We run over here. We jump. Climb up here. Shit! So it comes off. So before the beat comes in, it flashes red. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Alright. 1. Well, it's possible. This is possible to do, but surely he wouldn't have put it here otherwise. At least this is a beautiful area, even with the ominously pulsating leaves. Pulsating like they're made out of flesh or something. Oh! You see, there's a spot right there on the wall we can hold on to beneath that second area that flashes red. Oh, I did not jump up, and so I died. True story. Okay, that time, I walked right into that one. Or fell into it, rather. Oh! Really? Oh, well, that's fine. To me, this feels actually a lot more fun and reasonable of a challenge than what we were doing earlier. Like in that area with, like, all the green switches and stuff. Oh, so close. The green switch area. To me, this is the kind of thing I'd much rather do. Holding down that green switch, it felt like a chore. This feels like a challenge that we're going to overcome as a, you know, adventure, having crazy adventures. Man, what is with this stuff anyway? Okay. Oh. Well, let's try again. The next time the little duh happens. Or not. What are we expected to do here? I'm getting closer to where I'm trying to get to. Sometimes that's all you can ask for in life. Sometimes. Well, really, what you should be asking for is to get to where you're trying to get to. But, well, like Celia said, life sucks, so what can I say? Oh! Other than, life sucks. Sometimes, though, less than others. Oh, red pollen, or perhaps spores from the fungus, from the mushrooms. Place is beautiful. Very different from where we just were. It's been like a sudden shift in the biome. Another earthquake, huh? And the winds are picking up. Me, you're one bold explorer. It's beautiful, but what is it? Can we not go any further to the right? No, we can't. Well, it's a beautiful flower anyway. Another bioluminescent organism in the undergrounds. Well, this is certainly a bit of a tonal shift, isn't it? From the beginning of the level. What is... Ah, fucking hell! Don't look! You don't want to see this! It's a tail. That stalactite in her head. It must have fallen from... Oh, God. What do we do? Should we bury her? Let's look around first. Maybe somebody else is here. This isn't the first time me's seen a corpse, Celia. Yeah, this is quite the tonal shift. We went from dancing mushrooms to this. Oh no. 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 You know how Dora says the tails lay eggs? Is there any chance she's just making that up? Because right now I really hope she is. We need to find someone. Maybe that egg has another parent. This is so fucked up. What if nobody else even lives here? Me? Do you know how to incubate one of these? So that's the resolution, huh? Wow. This time, although I know this game still has even more secrets in it, quite a few more in fact, judging by all the Steam achievements I never got, And from the fact that I do happen to know for sure that there are some areas that aren't anywhere on the game's, on the map, but that you can access anyway. So if you're interested in finding more of the secrets in this game, you should play it yourself. It's a real joy, and I think one of my favorite games of all the ones I've done Let's Plays of so far, including the many, many games that, well, haven't been posted by the time that this is going to be posted. And which probably won't be posted, maybe for many months into the future. In any case, this has been Mackerel Phones, guys. This has been Mackerel Phones. And it feels so good to go back to Knytt Underground and tie up some loose ends. Life is so full of loose ends, hanging just like these roots and stems are hanging from the ceiling here. And sometimes it's nice to give them some firm soil to be planted into. My metaphor might have fallen apart a bit there, but I think the overall point is still pretty clear. Man. And also, I do apologize for some of the lousy audio quality throughout my Let's Play Knytt Underground and a lot of the previous ones. It took me a while to really figure out how to use a microphone and do things like sound editing. It took me a while. It'll be the first Let's Play, I guess, where most of the time the audio is fine, might be my friend Bo. As for the first Let's Play where the audio is just about perfect, I'm not sure. Maybe The World Ends With You? Or Kirby and the Rainbow Curse? I'm not sure. In any case, well, I guess me did become a mother. Bit of a shame how it had to happen, though, huh? Life is full of all kinds of twists and turns. This has been Mackerel Phones, everybody.